100 miles on it, and just wanted to share some more thoughts about it. The longer I own it and the more I drive it, the more of a thorough appreciation I have for it. So apologies in advance for the camera bouncing around. This car rides very firm, and every little nuance in the road is definitely felt. It's just part of the character of the car. That's not a negative. But it makes it hard to make a steady video. So apologies for that in advance. But one thought I had as I was driving this morning is it's really obvious after living with this car for a while that the people who designed this car were very passionate. They were engineers and enthusiasts, and they actually drove the car during its design and all of that, because it just comes through. It's really hard to explain. There's no exactly tangible thing that I can say to explain why it's like that. It's just something that just comes out. I mean, just all the little details, the feel, the sounds, the handling, and just the little features and whatever that it has, just really make for an awesome driving experience. Let's see, I'm gonna do a little acceleration burst getting onto the highway here. Hopefully I can hold the phone steady enough. Merge over. Probably ought to shift it into 6th gear here and get the cruise on. Maybe pick it up a little bit. Anyway, yeah, so, you know, the car definitely is something special, you know, and even the way it's built, as I understand it, it's built in the same factory that built the legendary LFA Lexus. And, you know, there's just passion throughout this car, and enthusiasm throughout this car that just, you know, as you own one of these and drive it for a while, it just really becomes apparent over time. I used to own a lot of similar style cars, most recently an Elantra N. And you know, it's interesting, some of the people out there on YouTube, I call them keyboard warriors. I was talking about my 6-month ownership experience with my Elantra N, and this person felt that it was necessary to disparage me as a person and pick me apart because my opinion differed from hers about the car. I actually basically responded, and I told her that she's the type of person that likes to spread misery, and may you get what you give. You know, if you think about it, that can actually go both ways, because maybe it'll help her to be nicer. I don't know, who knows. But if she's nicer to people, then may she get more of that. Anyway, sorry, that was a bit of a sidetrack. That comment just came in overnight. You know, as someone who makes YouTube videos, I know I'm going to get comments, and I know there's trolls out there. Fortunately, there's not that many trolls. They just pop up once every few years, and that was the latest one. Interestingly enough, I haven't had any trolls on my GR Corolla videos, but maybe that's just because I have nothing but praise for this car. So anyway, if you are considering one of these, I highly recommend you check it out. My car in back of me has a busted grill, and I think it was about ready to hit me. Check it out. it might be hard to get a test drive of one of these unless you can find it used. When I bought this one, I didn't really test drive it, but they did let me drive it around the lot. I just wanted to get a quick feel for the clutch and the engagement and the handling and all of that. Immediately knew that I liked it. It does have a little bit of a firm clutch, but not too bad. And it's just really a car that should be owned by somebody who's passionate about cars and appreciates the little details that go into engineering such a car. And I've said in some of my other videos some more specific things that I like about it, so you can check those out if you're interested. But yeah, it's just, you know, the short version is the longer I own it, the more I appreciate it. And even if I don't end up driving this car a lot, I mean, I do have several other cars, I think I'm going to just keep it. I may tuck it away in storage, drive it once in a while, and just enjoy it as a special treat. It is a very special car. It is made in a special way. It feels special to drive. And, you know, some people may not understand this, and it would only make sense if you have driven both. But I would actually say there's a little bit of the feel of a Ferrari FF in the way this drives. Again, it's highly unlikely that people watching this video have driven both. I've never owned a Ferrari FF, but I've test driven a few of them. Okay, this road needs to make up their mind about which lane they want to be in. And there's, you know, it's primarily in the steering feel, I think, and just the overall driving dynamic. Of course, there's more of a sophistication to the FF, but that's, again, not what this car is about. So, yeah, I wanted to comment on that as well. So anyway, that is my latest on thoughts about the car and people and life in general. So if you're watching, thank you. Hope you enjoyed the video. And go and do something kind for somebody today, or say something kind to somebody today. There's enough hate. There's too much hate in the world, and there's too much trolling in the world, and it's really, there's no place for it. It's just uncalled for. What purpose does it serve to randomly disparage somebody for no reason? Anyway, have a great day, everyone.